Don't mention the matching trousers, it wasn't intentional. Vincent Page from Antiques on High and I are doing some antique valuations at Vincent's new antiques fair in Dunster, which is on the lovely Somerset coast in England. So get ready, sit back, meet Patricia with her antique vase. Well, Patricia, hello to you.
Hello to you too.
Hello, and hello, Vincent.
Hello, David. How are you? Nice to see you yet again.
Very good to see you. Now, Patricia has something in her bag there that you would like a valuation on.
Yes, please.
And some more information as
on
well.
it,
Okay.
please.
So, Vince, let's have a look at this. What are we thinking?
There's a few chips on there, but it's transfer printed.
It's got a very oriental kind of
Yeah,
feel
it has.
to it,
Yeah, very
hasn't
much
it?
so. Yeah, yeah. It's quite pretty.
It's a good-looking thing.
Yeah.
And how long have you had it for, Patricia?
I've no idea. I found it in my garage.
Oh,
So it could have been there for years and years.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've only found it recently.
Okay. Now, Vince, you're quite good at this. Have a look at the bottom.
Yeah. Go on.
What does it tell us? Let's have a look.
I can't read.
Oh, for goodness sake. Let's hope our viewers at home have got good eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
William somebody, I think.
yeah, William Adams, so
Yeah.
that's the designer. So this pattern was introduced by William Adams in 17 something, so early 18th century. It's a copy of a Chinese style. Yes, absolutely it is that,
Yeah.
isn't it? So, Patricia, in the 18th century, particularly the early part of the 18th century, English manufacturers were copying Chinese styles. And there's a very good reason for that. And the reason was that these original Chinese pieces were terribly expensive. And so we in Europe, England particularly, we were copying the Chinese taste. So this on the base there, again, viewers at home always look at the base. It tells you so much more than anything else really. They were copying the Chinese style in the 1720s. Now then, you want to know how old this one is. So we know it's English in the Chinese style, and it says on the base that the Adams started making in the 1720s. So first, I'm going to throw it back to you. How old do you think it is?
Well, I can only go by what it says on the base, and I couldn't really read all of it anyway. So perhaps a couple of 100 years.
A couple of 100 years. Okay. Right, well, let me tell you, and my regular viewers will know that that England mark right there tells us everything we need to know.
Right.
Because pottery and porcelain was not marked with its country of origin until after 1892, post 92. So if that did not say England, we would start thinking it was before 1892. But because that says England, we know it was made after 1892
Right.
and before about 1920. So we can date it to between 1892 and 1920. So what that in effect is, Vince, which is really interesting, isn't it? It's a reproduction
Yeah.
of a reproduction.
Yeah.
Which tells you, Patricia, that reproductions in the world of antiques are nothing new. The
I know.
Romans were doing it
Yeah.
as well. So it's a repro of an earlier design, copying a Chinese thing, and it was made after 1892.
Right.
Now then, value. What do you think it's worth?
Not too much because it's got a couple of chips.
That's the problem, isn't it, Vince? With pottery and porcelain, you can get away with a bit of
It's
damage
so
on
drastic.
furniture, can't you?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, furniture damage is kind of goes with the age. It kind of dates it to a degree, but with this sort of thing, any damage devalues it quite drastically.
Yeah, go on then, hit us with a value.
I would say 60 to 80.
Yeah, 60 to 80. But I'll tell you what, that's not a bad find for a garage find,
No,
is it?
it's not. Very good. Very good. Thank you.